man with the sword. The hot Caucasian samurai juggalo assassin. Welcome to the show, Shangri-La, the Dark Carnival. Welcome to the show. It's that juggalo paradise. Hell yeah. That's my song. That's the fucking song. Well, hello, boys and girls. Come on in, see the show. It's the mystical, magical, great dark carnival. Don't bother looking for parking. Get rid of it. It ain't like you ever coming back, you fucking idiot. The carnival emerges only when you about to die. And right now, motherfucker, you about dead in the sky. So come and put your soul up on the murder ground, and we'll strap you down and spin you into oblivion. Got a spike for your neck with my ninja blowgun, because I be the Juggalata Don Dadalata Shogun. I swings my sword down and splits you in two. Before you even fall, I bitch smack both of you! This is The Witcher 4. This is the game. I am that guy. Look at me. Look at me being that guy. Look at this fucking dude. Right here. Look at this. You can hold your sword any way you choose. This game doesn't fuck around. It's not like, this isn't your grandpa's video games, okay, when you can only hold your sword one way. This is next gen HD 1080p 4K ultra high def resolution 2024, the year 2024, the future video game technology. You can fucking hold your sword multiple ways. Welcome to my exhibit. I be the Shag. Sit back and enjoy, relaxing nipples and nut bags. There's only juggalos here, know what we about. Swinging hatchets, figure with a dick in your mouth. So they call us a circus. We accept the role. We've been saying that it's coming for like 10 years or so. And everywhere that we go, from Alaska to Spain, I'm seeing juggalos dancing in the Fago rain. Get out of here. Don't shoot. This fucking, look at this fuckboy. He didn't know. He didn't know that he took a wrong turn at Albuquerque and ended up deep in the heart of Juggalo territory. Fucking Del Rey. Bitch. Fight Revenant? What the hell is this? Is this a Dark Souls thing? Is this like another player? What's going on here? Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I wasn't ready. I was not prepared for this. I wasn't prepared. This guy is more powerful juggalo than me. He's been to more gatherings. Oh my god, he swings his thing good. He swings his thing. Oh, and my thing is going woefully unswung. Get fuck off. Oh, this guy's impossible. He's too fast. His fucking spear goes everywhere. He's unstoppable. He's a fucking killing machine. He's a gosh dang maniac. He can't be beat. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. This game's too hard for mortal men. No one could do this. Not even Violent J could conquer such a challenge. Ah! How do you like that? Yeah! I'm gonna get him. He wasn't even hard. I didn't even break his sweat. I wasn't even scared. I knew I could take him. Oh crap. This game sucks. I didn't know, but now I know. This game's a pile of dog shit. They were like, what if we took Dark Souls, but we had like a random Japanese man doing voiceover and saying things you didn't have time to read and couldn't understand every 5 seconds. Look at that. I hate this game. Oh yeah. I was gonna bring that up at some point. This game fucking sucks dick because it does that shit where like you get staggered and like you get woozy and the enemy gets a free hit like in Street Fighter 2 or something. But, you know, I mean, that's all fine and dandy in Street Fighter 2, but when it's a fucking one of these Dark Souls-ass games where every hit counts, maybe it's not the best idea to make a fucking game where my guy gets staggered and can't move and defend himself. It's fucking stupid. And I give this game a 0 out of 10. I give this game a -3, actually.
which is the lowest score yet revealed on the patented Juggalo scale, which is how I rate all games. I rate games not on a scale. It's complicated. It's a little bit more nuanced than your typical reviewer scale. My Juggalo scale takes all kinds of things into account that the mainstream video game media, you know, doesn't even know about, because they don't play their games and they're always lying to you. I know, you know, I take into account, like, is the game cheaper than a Faygo or more expensive than a Faygo? It's hard to be cheaper than a Faygo, because Faygos are notoriously 99 cents, which is why they're the best. But if there was a game, if they made a game for under 99 cents and it was good, well, then that would just be an instant 10 out of 10 on the Juggalo scale. I mean, they have games that are under 99 cents to be sure, and that definitely gives you points in the Juggalo scale, but if the game is 99 cents and also sucks, well, then, you know, that you detract as many points as you gain, so it's ultimately fruitless. Now, of course, there's also a second tier to that criteria, which is how many Faygos are in the game. Is Faygo soda an item that you can consume in the game for a health boost, or perhaps a boost of power and strength? To my knowledge, they have not made a game yet where Faygo is a consumable item, but if the day ever comes when they do, then you can rest assured that game would be ranking quite high on the patented Endless G Juggalo scale. Ooh! Get out of here. And of course, you know, enemy variety is very important when rating games on the Juggalo scale. You always want to be taking out Richies and bigots. Chicken turkey rednecks are another classic Juggalo adversary. You know, if I boot up a game and in the first hour, I've already fought some bigots, some chicken turkey rednecks, some rich boy 90210 looking motherfuckers. Then I know that it's that's a high-ranking game, and of course, you know, some games have you saving a princess, or you know, you get the girl in the end. If the girl is a big fat down-ass juggalette, you know, you need fine-ass, slutty-ass juggalettes in your life, and you also need fat chicks. You need a copious amount of fat chicks just to brighten your life a little bit. I mean, as the great philosophers once said, a life without fat chicks is not a life worth living. This is my special Insane Clown Posse and Psychopathic Records appreciation stream. That's the theme of tonight. That's what nonsense randomly happened to spew out of my mouth today when I booted up the stream, and so that's the theme for the whole night. And I'm just going to run that joke into the fucking ground until it's old, and then I'm going to keep running it into the ground until it briefly becomes funny again, just for a little window of time. That's called the Family Guy window. You're always aiming for that Seth MacFarlane window of, like, it's gotten old, but it's so old that it's funny again. That's what you're always aiming for. But then I'm going to go even farther than that, and I'm going to make it old again, because I don't care. I have a secret desire deep inside of me. I have a deep desire for no one to be entertained and for everyone to unfollow me and for me to be left completely alone in the world. It's a deep, some would say self-destructive drive that fuels my very soul, my very essence. And one day I will attain it. One day I will attain perfect solitude by driving away the entire population of Earth one person at a time. That's my goal. What's wrong with the fox? I just picked it because I mean, quite frankly, the game gave me way too many options out of the gate, and I didn't want to do any reading. I didn't want to fucking read what any of them did. So I kind of just picked the most basic shit I could. I didn't fucking know what was happening. I'm old, and I'm really over the whole concept of games having stories or plots or stuff that I need to read. I just don't care. I don't know what the story of this game is. I'm some fucking Witcher-looking white honky samurai running around, probably gonna kill some fucking people who, for all I know, might be the good guys. I might be a villain in this game coming into a town full of people just defending themselves, and that would be just fine with me because I don't care what the story is, just so long as I get to hack and slash. Okay, just so long as I get to swing my hatchet and taste a little bitty sip of Faygo once in a while, you know? Look, I'm a simple man, okay? I'm not complicated. I don't need much to keep me happy. I just want 4 things, really, in this world, in this life. Just 4 simple things in this bitch before I die. I want a rusty axe. I want to know voodoo. I want a fat bitch named Bridget. And, just a little sip of Faygo, too. Until I get my shit in this motherfucker, I won't never die. And you can quote me on that. Bitch! You know what game gets a 10 out of 10 on the Juggalo scale? It's a buried treasure if ever there was one. It's a classic that not a lot of people know about. A little game for the PlayStation 2 called Backyard Wrestling. And of course its sequel, Backyard Wrestling 2, although I only played the first one. I assume the second one is an improvement, as sequels tend to be, unless they really beefed it and made it worse. That happens sometimes too. But boy oh boy, if ever there was a game that gets a 10 out of 10 on the Juggalo scale, it is Backyard Wrestling for the PS2. Listen, you could play as Violent J, you can play as Shaggy 2 Dope. Right there, it's a winner. But also the soundtrack features music from ICP. I think most of the songs on the soundtrack are from The Wraith, Shangri-La, because that's the album that was coming out at the time the game was made. I think in one of them you can even play as Andrew WK. So the game is just fucking stacked. If anyone ever gets a chance to play Backyard Wrestling for the PS2, then you'll never need to play another game again, because that is the ultimate game. It's the greatest game ever made. It's the Juggalo game, you know? And I really wish there were more Juggalo games. I mean, look, you log on to Steam, right? And on Steam, there's just millions and millions of these disposable, like, easily developed RPG Maker games. I say easily developed. I know I can't fucking do it. I've tried the RPG Maker shit. I don't have the fucking patience or the brain for that. But, you know, relatively speaking, in terms of video game development, these easily developed games, millions upon millions of RPG Maker games and stuff that, you know, games that were made by, like, one guy. Surely somewhere there is one guy out there who is a game developer, who is also a hardcore juggalo. Surely the Juggalo community has produced 1 or 2 aspiring game developers who know their way around code. At least 1 or 2. I'm just saying, surely there could be a lot more Juggalo-centric games released on Steam. You know, they don't have to be backed by a huge publisher. I'm not talking about like a PS4 game published by fucking Square Enix. But you'd think, with all these trillions of independent developers, you know, cranking out this fucking RPG Maker bullshit on Steam every day, you'd think 1 or 2 of them would sit down and say, it's time the world saw a real Juggalo quest, a real Juggalo adventure. Okay? From the streets of Detroit all the way down to the depths of Hell's Pit and to the heights of Shangri-La. That's what the world needs. That's what's going to bring the world together in this divided time in our history. At this cultural crossroads that we find ourselves at. Okay, we're all going to be casualties of the culture war. We'll all be sucked into it and left for dead one way or another. The only thing that can stop it, the only thing that can bring peace and save us all, is for us all to join hands in song and embark as brothers and sisters, as Juggalo family, on a great big Juggalo adventure. hey man, it's just like, you know, it's just like the old saying goes. Say what you will of me, I'll always have Juggalo family. Until eternity, I'll always have Juggalo family. There's two different versions of that song because the original guy, he got fired and they brought in a different guy. So they re-recorded the whole album because I guess this guy, the original guy, really pissed them off. So there's actually two different lyrics right there, but you get the point. You get the point. Okay, until eternity, I'll always have Juggalo family. Unless I'm the guy in the album that they replaced. He does not have Juggalo family. I don't know what he did, but... So, never mind. I guess that one song was in a way proven wrong. But, you know, fucking suck my dick. Who cares? Fuck off. Don't try to catch me in a contradiction on my love. Ooh! My lifelong infatuation with the artistic masterworks of the Insane Clown Posse. Oh man, does this game suck for anyone else, or is it just me? I have a sneaking suspicion that this game fucking sucks ass, and sucks dick, and is a pile of shit, and is dog shit also. Not even just dog shit, possibly even total dog shit. I hate it, and it's bad. But I'm gonna keep playing it for now, because I don't fucking know what the hell my life is. I don't know who the hell I am anymore, or what I'm doing, where I'm going. Oh, yeah. Why? Tell me why do you hurt yourself when you know I love you? Oh my god, this is the hardest game I've ever played in my life. Ugh, get out of here. What is this, my bonfire? They're not even trying to, like... They're not even trying to disguise it. They're like, yeah, this is a Dark Souls ripoff. We wanted to make one. Not enough Dark Souls in the world. And you know what? I commend them for it because I agree. There's not enough Dark Souls in the world. I don't care how shameless of a ripoff it is. Okay? You just fucking make Dark Souls and reskin it with fucking Juggalo shit. Okay? God, give me that. Grant me that fucking boon in life. Somebody please develop a fucking Juggalo Dark Souls game. Okay? Where you fucking make your class. You can be a hatchet warrior. You can be a down to clown juggalette. You can be a ninja. You can be a Juggalo homie. There's many different classes of Juggalo, you know. It's tailor-made for an action RPG. You know, you choose your warrior, and then you know your stats and your weapons. Your stats are like strength, you know, like loyalty to your family, faith in God. Hatred of bigots and richies, you know. Those are your stats. But then you select your weapon. You can have a hatchet. You can have a chainsaw. You know, all the classic shit. You know, you design your own fucking face paint. Then you go out. The game starts off in like fucking Del Rey, or fucking like the toxic. You know, like you know that's the Undead Burg, right? That's the Undead Burg area. Is just it starts off in Detroit. And you can have like a, you know, like every Dark Souls has like a goopy underworld poison part, like Blighttown. That's Zug Island, baby. Zug Island is the Blighttown area where you can, you know, go through the swamp and get poisoned. Zug Island is an island in Detroit, known for, you know, like garbage and like toxic waste. It is famously the site where Violent J himself, in a fit of delusional insanity, once had sex. He took home and had sex with a barrel of toxic waste from Zug Island. So that's going to be your Blighttown area right there. And then, of course, you know, just like Dark Souls, you go down to the lava fucking world where, you know, you know, fucking, you know, fiery place. Izalith, you know, Hell's Pit. That's your Izalith right there. Going down into Hell's Pit and confronting the horrors of all the rich kids and chicken turkey rednecks who have fallen to hell over the years. You know, the Insane Clown Posse lore is so expansive that you could have a fucking area for anything. You could literally do it. I'm not even joking. Like, it sounds like what I'm saying is a bit. Like, I'm just being goofy and retarded. But the more I talk about it, the more I've convinced myself it would actually work as a game. And it would actually be a good idea. Somebody please make, like, a Dark Souls-style game based on the lore of the Dark Carnival and Juggalos. Please, God, do it. Look at that fucking... That was a fancy kill. And that's how much the character in the game believed in what I was saying. Fucking press 1 in the chat if you want. If you want a Dark Carnival fucking Juggalo Dark Souls. That's my mission in life, actually, starting now. The only thing I care about in life is to see this dream made real. I wonder if I'll get, like, copyrighted or something if I just, like, if I just play Juggalo music while I'm playing this game. That's my dream. I don't even want to have to talk. I just want to play Juggalo tunes. Oh my god, this is the hardest game I've ever played. This is the hardest game I've ever played. Yes, I know R3 locks on. But you underestimate my retardation. You've forgotten one key fact. I am a retard. I will go to Italy and straighten that tower. Whatever the fuck I want. With the Juggalo power.
Nobody sees what I see, do they? They just cast me aside, put me away. No friends, no skills, no place to go. Till I went Juggalo.
Alright. This time, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try not dying. Does this guy think I don't see him? Get out of here. Alright. Okay, well. This game is just Shinobi 3, but Dark Souls, and worse. That is completely apt. It's a good description. I'm not gonna fight these guys. I'm sick of fucking fighting the same guys. I'm gonna get my fucking shit, and then I'm gonna just run. I'm gonna run to the next area because I'm sick of this area. Oh, my shit's gone. Okay, fuck it. I give up. Look at him. He runs like the kids in high school who suck. That's a very specific movement that is only made by kids in high school who suck. Oh, God. This guy is just like the weeaboo kid in high school, and you see him like decades later and he never grew out of it. Everyone else grew out of it, but not this guy. He's still like way earnestly into weeb shit. But not even in like a lame, like knows everything about everything YouTuber way where it's like, oh, I keep up with the seasons on Crunchyroll and I watch all the anime so I know everything. No, like, this guy is like, he's like 35 years old and he's still in that phase of like earnestly in love with anime, but just whatever anime they play on like Funimation or Adult Swim. You know, he might have the Funimation streaming service, but that's it. He definitely doesn't have Crunchyroll, okay? That's how you tell, like if you want to know if it's possible to like anime and still be like a decent human and still be normal, that's the litmus test right there. If you have just the Funimation streaming service, then you're an anime fan, but you're still normal and you can still be cool. But if you have Crunchyroll, you're too far gone. That's the test. That's the difference right there. Okay? Normal people don't have Crunchyroll. They just don't. Okay, if I die one more time in this area, I'm gonna take out this game and I'm gonna put in the game more suited to my intelligence level. Okay? So maybe like Barney's hide and seek adventure. I'm going for a job interview at 10:30 a.m. today for McDonald's. Any tips? Well, I think my first tip would be don't stay up all night watching a fucking insane person rant about Juggalo Dark Souls while dying repeatedly on the first level of a game he knows nothing about and and won't watch the cutscenes, so he'll never learn. But aside from that, if you're willing to risk it, God, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had like a job interview. I think, I know that I had a job once. I just don't know how I got it. I must have like seduced the old lady who ran the fucking cyber cafe or something. Whatever you do, do not tell your potential employer that you watch guys talk about Juggalo stuff and play games on stream late at night. This has been a weird stream so far. This has been fucking bizarre. This is just me dying on this first level. I gotta fucking play a different game. Oh, I don't like this game. Oh my god. Ugh. What am I doing with my life? Oh, this game blows.